Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to wrap a saddle horn. And I know some of you may think it's a stupid video, but trust me, there's people out there that need taught how to wrap a saddle horn. I'm not going into any more detail as to why I'm making this video. But if you guys can tell, this side right here is really the saddle horn is really not good compared to the other side, if you can see that. But anyways, I'll show it to you someday if you can't see it. But this is how you wrap a saddle horn. This is how I wrap a saddle horn. Now, if I got the little pieces like I like, I got the huge pieces to go first. See, I'm putting it on like this. So I go over here, I bring it to me. You want to make sure it's on there tight, so you want to stretch it. You want to stretch every time you put it on. You want to stretch it as far as you can without breaking it. And if you break it, you got to replace it. And if you can, go again. So like, I don't like that little loose, it being that loose. So I'm going to take it and try it again, because I screwed up. There we go. But see, I still ain't down here to where I want to be. Because can you see how black this horn is? Now, it'll probably get black right here. But you don't want it to get black here. So I'm going to try to hit the bottom as much as I can before I worry about the top of my horn. Before I worry about coming up here any. Because if I get a close-up of this, you'll see that, and I'll show it one day. Now why, some of you may ask, why am I pulling it out towards me when I wrap it? See, I'm pulling it down so it'll go on the bottom. But I pull it out as far as I can, so when I'm using whatever hand that wraps it, I can pull it out and have it go on tighter. See what I'm meaning? Now we're starting to get that bottom. It's been started, if you can see that. I'm trying to get it down as low as I can to the bottom. As much of it as I can. That's why I grabbed 8 pieces. I really We might have to grab one more piece. These weren't, I guess, not cut very well. So if I can, without breaking this one too. So I'm going to get one more piece. I don't recommend any more than 8 pieces. Not unless you got a bigger horn. That's just me. So let's see if I got the bottom good. So I'm going to try to get some of these pieces. If I can, to slide down. See how I got some of them to slide down. But if you wanted, I don't recommend 8 unless your pieces are really small. I would even recommend putting one more at the bottom of your saddle horn. But that's how you wrap your saddle horn. That's how you wrap a saddle horn. I think that's good enough. The bottom's pretty wrapped, really it's wrapped really good, in my opinion. But you see there's a little bit of a space here. So I'm going to grab one more just to show you guys because it's little. Now, like I say, I don't recommend any more than 8 if you got big pieces, but if you got little pieces, you can put more on. This is the tough part. So that's enough. That's enough. So I wouldn't go any more than 9, depending on the size of your horn. So I got the bottom really well. What I wanted was the bottom right here wrapped really good. So that's plenty for me. Because when they're little, they are going to break easier. But I was just wanting to show you guys how to wrap a saddle horn, so you would know. So if you didn't know how to wrap one, well, you do now. Thanks for tuning into this video. You don't have to sit on your saddle to do it, but I like to, just for the fact it helps me make sure they're on there tighter. If you can, get your layers to match up pretty even with each other when they go on. But thanks for tuning into this video. It looks like there's a lot there, but really there's not. So if you go any more than that, I think you have too much. So, like I said, I wouldn't go any more than 8 or 9 pieces. I recommend 8, but I recommend your bottom to wrap it as good as you can and as tight as you can make the horn get wrapped. So this was the saddle that I was riding before. I didn't show you on my new saddle, but thanks for tuning into this. I hope it helps you guys out. And this video is done now. Subscribe if you haven't. You can leave comments and tell me what you'd like to see next, and I'll see if I can get to it. Thank you. I'm out.